Why is it that we play the games that we play? For some, gaming is a way to experience something they'd never be able to in real life. An escapist fantasy that transports them into a whole new reality.
I present to you Tifa Lockhart. What do you think, Ginny? I look good?
For others, it's an opportunity to develop and enhance skills that they already have. A kind of mental training dojo.
I can also trade and take, and if takes, I take. If takes, queen e2, queen h4, g3, knight g3, check, c6, queen b7, knight h1, king there. I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna castle. I don't want to think too much.
And sometimes, it's simply a way to unwind and relax after a hard day's work.
Come in, we got the toilet on the side, we got a little love thing. Oh, I woke up like this, we got 2 sinks. Oh, I wish our bathroom was this big in real life.
But why the hell do people play Escape from Tarkov? No, seriously, it's pretty much the Dark Souls of FPS titles. Frustrating doesn't even begin to describe it.
ADS! The rail! Gun's going like this! Yes! No! Oh, he's invincible! What is that?
Oh, this guy's just rushed in here. He's just full on you.
No, it's me. It's me! I'm screaming that it's me, Tim! It's me!
But in the unforgiving world of Tarkov, there are true gluttons for punishment, and chief among them is Pestily, an Aussie streaming sensation who not only plays the game at an insanely high level.
There are a set of gods within this game, and Pestily is without a doubt amongst them,
but has made mastering it his life's work.
This game is so in depth, and even myself, with the amount of hours I've put into this game, I'm still learning stuff every day. I win. Get the f out of here.
So what exactly inspired Pestily to exchange his military career for the streaming life? Why was he drawn to Tarkov in particular, and how has he been able to turn a notoriously stressful game into one of Twitch's most amusing streams?
Just fucking sit down, enjoy the game, right? Shut the f up, play the game, and enjoy it. And if you're not happy, come back in 3 months.
There are a few things that Pestily is not very good at, like using the stairs.
For anyone who doesn't know, I fell down a staircase when I was in Europe and hurt. A full flight of stairs head first.
Utilizing kitchen appliances as intended.
Pinnacle of my streaming career. I'm playing with a microwave on my lap.
Or keeping those pesky important dates straight in his head.
Christmas is on like 23rd of December. 24th. 24th is a Thursday. And it's the day after Christmas.
But what he is undeniably good at is Escape from Tarkov.
Oh, Billy! Good night, son. Good night, son. I'm in the middle of fighting. Get out of my way.
Fittingly, before turning into every other Tarkov player's worst nightmare, Pestily spent 8 years in the Australian army, finding himself stationed for a large chunk of that time in Southeast Asia. And while most people would consider avoiding active conflict zones as a blessing, at some point, Pestily just felt that he was spinning his wheels.
Imagine training for a job that you're really passionate about and you're really driven with, but you never actually get to do your job. That's where it's unlucky, but at the same time, I probably, I might have dodged a bullet because of it.
And so, in late 2017, Pestily decided to leave the army for good. Not only did he need a break to rest his weary bones, but he also had to figure out what his next steps would be.
I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do, so I actually decided I'd save some money and I'll take 3 months. 3 months where I'm not going to work at all.
But sitting on his hands for months on end wasn't exactly Pestily's idea of a good time. And sure, he had outdoor activities like fishing to keep himself occupied, but he'd been passionate about gaming since he was younger.
Absolutely addicted to World of Warcraft. I actually lost a girlfriend over it. She called me up one day and said, it's over, you play World of Warcraft too much, pretty much.
Post-enlistment, though, a now 30-year-old Pestily didn't really have many people left to play with. So, in order to still enjoy the social aspect of video games, he decided to pick up streaming.
I never started content creation or streaming to make money, to be like well-known or any of that, or for clout or anything. I literally did it just to make some friends.
And instead of playing something chill and relatively carefree, Pestily found himself drawn to something that was the complete opposite of that. Now, if there's one thing that can be said about Escape from Tarkov, it's that the game takes the concept of art imitating life to an absolute extreme. It's an attention-demanding, hyper-realistic military shooter that initially launched back in 2017, with the game's developer proudly declaring that it was not intended for filthy casuals.
What the ever?
At first, streaming was something Pestily did for fun on the side while working as a firefighter, but by the time 2018 rolled around, he decided to turn it into his full-time gig.
How about I take 2 years of my life and I'll go, for 2 years, I'm going to go as hard as I can. I'll start a YouTube channel. I'll do everything right and I'll work my ass off and we'll see where it goes.
And while his YouTube channel was initially more of a grower than a shower, it was on Twitch that Pestily really began to pick up momentum. And by the end of the year, he found himself being recognized as Australia's breakout creator.
It's been an absolutely amazing year for me, and holy crap.
But it wasn't until Tarkov received a massive update that Pestily's numbers really shot up into the stratosphere. With in-game drops enabled at the end of 2019, it seemed like any pleb with a Twitch handle was running around getting shot in Tarkov.
I thought he had a stun effect! What?
But all these new players had merely adopted Tarkov. Pestyly's streaming career, on the other hand, was literally shaped and molded by the game. So much so that despite playing on crappy Australian servers, he still manages to be deadly.
I'm a fucking god.
But just because Pestily enjoys digital bloodbaths doesn't mean he isn't a genuinely nice guy in real life. The entire $10,000 prize that he won in the Code Red Escape from Tarkov tournament, for instance, went towards Pestyly's ongoing efforts to raise $1 million for Starlight, an Australian charity for sick children.
If you donated $1, if you donated thousands of dollars, it all really does add up, and it all does amazing things for the kids.
And despite winning a fair number of world-class Tarkov tournaments, Pestily is not above giving advice to new players, whether it's through compiling his extensive game knowledge into easily digestible tier lists and tip guides, or just speaking straight from the heart on stream.
The more in life that you stop caring about other people, the happier you'll be. Like, stop caring about what other people think of you and beating other people and being better than other people. Just do what you enjoy.
Most of the time, Pestyly's community appreciates the hard work and dedication that he puts into his broadcasts.
Just I was laid off for 3 months, just got back into work. You got me through rough times, man. Thanks so much for the content. Can't wait to watch your adventures. Thanks, dude.
But, of course, like any other streamer, Pestyly's had to deal with his fair share of criticism.
Just a friendly reminder that Pestily still looks like a wombat.
Still, at the end of the day, Pestily knows that his viewers are the ones he has to thank for his continued online success.
I try to reply to every single Discord DM. I get a lot these days, but like I still try to reply to them all. Like, just try and be the best person you can be. And one of the things I'm big with my community is paying it forward. Like, I'll do something for you and then you do it for something for someone else. It doesn't have to be directly back to me. And with that premise, we can just make a better society and a better community.
Now, while it might seem as if Pestily has already found everything he was looking for and can proudly rest on his laurels, that's not actually the plan. His idea of traveling around Europe with his wife and sharing their exploits with his fans did not come to pass last year, but Pestily is looking forward to his next adventure. But in the meantime, you know exactly where we'll find him.
Oh, are you serious? I lay down in the same bushes in? Are you serious? Did you see that? I was like, pew, across the sky. Did you guys see that? Like a shooting star? Is that new? Has there always been shooting stars?
Just fire 3 bullets if you're listening. Go bang, bang, bang.
And while Escape from Tarkov is what helped Pestily find and expand his supportive community, as someone who has already changed course once in his life, he isn't afraid to take chances and shake things up some more the next opportunity he gets. After all, as Pestily has already learned, sometimes success lies on the other side of fear.
We all have our own mountains to climb. All it takes is just one step.
Pestily or Pestily? Pestily. 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 Pestily.
No, Pestily.
Pestily. I have not played Escape from Tarkov. I've heard that it's like mercilessly unforgiving. It's like ridiculously difficult. You just gotta beat your head against it until you can finally like best it and beat it.